Good evening. I'm Randy Rowett. Thank you for joining us on another edition of Randy's Wellness TV on TorontoTv.org. With us today is Matt Condi, and Matt is with a company called Clearlight Holistics. How are you today, Matt?
Good.
Nice to have you here. Nice to have you join us tonight. Tell us, you have so many products here for Clearlight Holistics. Where did this concept for all these health products come from?
Probably for the last 10 years, I've been, just for my own wellness, I've been into holistic health and that type of thing. So
right.
It started with with my own health, and then wanting to offer the products to other people. So it's a a group of products that that I use myself as well.
So what is Clearlight Holistics?
What we carry is a number of holistic products, health products. Our main product is the far infrared sauna, which I wasn't able to bring today. Too large to bring into the studio.
Far infrared sauna. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. Yes. And number of employees. How many do you have at Clearlight?
4 of us altogether.
4 of us all?
5. Yeah, 4 or 5. There's some part-time as well.
And how did the concept of these wellness products get started?
The concept of the
idea. Whose idea?
Of bringing the products together.
Yes. Yeah.
More or less my own.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And you're the president of the company.
Right.
Yes. So you brought 4 products with you today.
Yes.
Now we have one right behind us here. And could you explain this for our viewers, please?
This is a water ionizer, which basically what it does is, first of all, purifies the water. It has a dual filter, which has a 12-stage water filtration purification system built into it.
Okay.
Actually, I could probably take these off and show you. Take one off anyway.
So you're going to remove one of the filters so we can have a quick look?
Yeah, so that's there's a filter on each side. So what basically the water is filtrated, purified, and then the main purpose of the unit is to balance the body's pH.
Right.
So you can, once the water is purified, it divides the water between alkaline and acidic. So the idea is you're drinking a more alkaline water, which will balance the body's pH.
It does balance. Yes, it does balance.
Yes. So the ideal body pH is around 7.4.
Right.
So when you're drinking a more alkaline water, which normally I drink around 9.5, that will balance the body's pH. So the way that it works, the water is purified. It runs through across 2 platinum electrodes that divide the water between alkaline and acidic. And the alkaline water comes out of the top spout. The acidic water is drained off. It can be used it can be just drained off, or it can be used for watering house plants or for cleaning purposes as well.
So for our viewers, how is this hooked up?
There's three ways it can be hooked up. It can be hooked up out of the box. You can hook it up directly to a tap. There's attachments so it can be hooked up.
So underneath the sink?
That's the other way.
Yes.
So out of the box, you can just set it right on top of your counter and just hook it up directly. There's the hoses go right to the faucet itself. It can be hooked up to, if you want to use spring water with it, you can also use a bottled water dispenser that'll pump the water into it. And it can also be, a third way is to actually plumb it underneath the counter, so it can actually be used with a spout and everything's by doing it that way, it has to be plumbed in professionally by a plumber.
And this is quite a compact unit.
Yeah.
And where was it designed?
Korea.
Korea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, all water ionizers are manufactured and designed in Korea. It was actually designed by a German company, but built in Korea.
Okay. And you can see the various gauges where you can select your alkalinity.
There's 7 different levels of pH that you can choose from.
Right. And the beauty of ionization is?
Detoxification.
Right.
Is a main, and balancing the body's pH is the main goal.
Very important to detox in certain ways. Many ways you can do that, and of course having a proper water filtration system is an easy way to guarantee that type of situation. Okay, what else do we have here? Do you have another product here?
Yeah, did you want me to
Sure,
switch
you
them
can switch, or you can just bring it to the table right here. That would be great as well. Okay. So a whole line of products here, Clearlight Holistics. Certainly a wonderful company. They have a variety of things, the infrared saunas. Of course, they're too big to bring here with us today. And the water ionizer, the ultrasonic washer, and juicers. All kinds of healthy juicers for the health-conscious consumer out there who wants to get rid of all those pesticides and things like that. So what do we have? We have the juicer here.
Yeah, this is a twin gear juicer.
Okay, what's this one called? in terms of model number or anything like that? Yeah.
Which is probably on the side.
Oh, here it is.
We carry two models. There's a single gear and a dual gear juicer.
This is a dual?
This is the dual gear.
Okay.
I don't know if you probably can't see it there. There's a picture of it that had the actual dual gears. The advantage of this over some of the viewers might be familiar with the cylindrical type juicer that actually spins.
Right.
With this, it's a low RPM type juicer, so it's healthier, more enzymes. The older type of juicers tended to kill
destroy the enzymes. Yes.
Exactly, destroy the enzymes. With a gear juicer with low RPM, it's a healthier type of juice, more of a pure juice that's made with it.
So, how many of these are sold on a regular basis?
How many do we sell? It varies, but I mean it's 20, 30 a month.
There again, a nice looking modern design, a little bit different than the old cylindrical ones that fly around the circle. And what are some of the more popular?
You can.
Do health clubs use these?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can juice. Carrot juice, beet juice,
right.
All types of fruits. It'll actually make, if you get really into it, you can make pastas and all types of things with it as well. This model will do. The difference between this and a lower cost juicer is the gear juicers will do the wheatgrass and the barley grass, and those are really healthy for you.
And the focus, of course, is on the complete removal of residues such as chemicals and pesticides, things of that nature.
Yeah, we actually have another product that's we'll bring up next.
So organic is the way to go for the juicer, obviously.
Organic's always the way to go, in my opinion.
That's right. Yes. Okay, what else do we have here?
Actually, the next product you were mentioning, organic, and
sure.
Our next product, I'll bring it up first here.
All right. Very compact little unit. Easy to move around if you're going from place to place. Maybe you want to take it with you to work or something. If you're working on the weekend, you can take your juicer with you.
Well or not, but basically what it is a ultrasonic washer, and what it does is it cleans. I mean, I try to eat as much organic as I can, but there's a lot of times when organic isn't available, especially in the winter.
That's right.
So what this does is it ultrasonically cleans fruits and vegetables, removes 90, I don't know the exact number, but it's 98.9, I believe.
Pretty high value,
percent of the surface pesticides. So it thoroughly cleans, your fruits and vegetables and all your produce.
Now, I wanted to ask you, you see a lot of these prepared vegetable washers that are out there. You get them liquids, you see them in the grocery stores. Yeah. Right. Now, what's the effectiveness of those bottled liquids?
I mean, it's better than nothing. But
yeah.
I mean, this say for lettuce, for example, because it's ultrasonically washed, it gets into every little crevice and it completely thoroughly cleans. It uses O3, which is ozone, for cleaning. The ultrasonic and the nano silver. So it's 3 different types of cleaning all in one action, and basically, all in one design.
So let's open the top part again so we can show the viewers, because the interesting thing is you can see the
it basically
area where the holder where you can put actually a large quantity of product in there to wash at a time.
You actually put it right into your sink, fill it up with water. Actually, the way that I use it is the acidic water from the water ionizer is actually really good in here as well, because again it's good for cleaning. So if you happen to have both, you can use the acidic water to clean in here as well. So basically, your produce goes in here. It just you select and it sterilizes. It doesn't take long.
So it sterilizes how long? A couple minutes.
A couple minutes. Yeah.
And a variety of products can be used in here, and it's actually quite compact, portable. You can take it with you different places. You go to the cottage, wherever you want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And it can actually be used to sterilize other things like children's toys. It's good in daycares, where there's a lot of germs being anything you want to sterilize basically can be used.
Now there's a lot of talk out there about other types of pollutants that are in the water, leads and chemicals and things like that. Does this assist in the removal of those?
No.
It does not, no.
I mean, this is mainly for removing the pesticides from fruits and vegetables. So.
And a lot of people think you just take your apple, your apple or your peppers or whatever you're using, you pull them into the tap and you wash them. That's good enough, but not really.
No.
No, it's not a thorough cleaning process like this would be.
That's right.
And that sterilization process is very effective as well.
That's right.
Yeah, a nice little product, and very compact, and very effective, I would think, too. And these are very popular, I imagine, also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. And what else do we have here today?
One other thing I brought.
Okay.
Actually, plug this one in.
Okay.
This is a personal oxygen generator.
That's what I need after a long day and a lot of coffee, a personal oxygen generator to keep going. That's right. Yeah. Now, in our society, you know, industrialized areas and cities and places where we live, I mean, there is a lot of chemicals and pollutants out there. Ozone, dioxides, and all kinds of other chemicals out there which are generated from coal-fired plants and from cars and automobiles and things like that. So this would be a benefit.
I could have plugged it in if I had a reach, but
That's okay.
it's a little bit too far away, so I'll just describe it.
So people get
Yeah,
a lot of contaminants, and they're breathing in all these things, which affect not only their lungs but also their immune systems as well. And you get a lot of free radicals in your body.
Yeah, that's right. And this is you're probably familiar with there's O2 bars. I think there's one actually in Toronto. And
Yes, there is. I have seen that one.
Yeah. And this is a home version of that, basically.
Okay.
You know, you can for half an hour a day. We actually sell it a few different ways. There's a on its own, and we also sell what's called the O2 Breeze system, which is a complete color therapy, aromatherapy, and oxygen therapy.
It combines color and aroma.
All
that's interesting. Yeah.
And you can put the aromatherapy drops in, and it'll actually give you the oxygen with the aromatherapy, and we have a color therapy.
Now, how does the color therapy work?
It's actually a DVD, and it's based on the 7 chakras.
Right.
So you can select which one you want, and there's a matching aromatherapy that actually goes with it. And you can select a session. A session is half hour long, and you can again use it on its own, or if you want to do it with the full O2 Breeze system with the DVD, then it's a half hour long. You select the color, the aroma to go with it, and it's basically used that way.
So
this is basically warm, and the oxygen is.
Okay, and it's not plugged in right now.
It wouldn't reach.
Too bad. I'd like to try it. But it's a compact little unit, and here we have a mask.
Actually, that's
well, that's not a mask. That's
this is actually what you wear right here.
Yes, I see what you mean. It goes through there and then to the tube.
It basically goes on like this.
And this is the premise of how the oxygen bars work. It's the same idea. And you go in there.
And
you go in there and you see a bunch of people sitting down and just relaxing, and mellowing out and breathing real oxygen. Much like on an athletic field, sometimes you'll see in sports events, you'll see athletes who are maybe in a hot summer day, or maybe they're cramping up or something like that. Next thing you know, you see them hook up to one of these on the sideline. The athletic therapist will give them oxygen. So
it's actually a lot of people buy them to actually wear while they're on a treadmill, while they're exercising, just to give the body a little bit extra oxygen as well.
Right. It's called the Breeze system. And how do you maintain this?
It's really easy. I mean, there's a couple filters in the back that need to be cleaned once in a while, but other than that, it's completely self.
So how is the air drawn into there?
It just goes through, it concentrates it, and then it outputs it in a higher level. You know, similar to it's not at the same level as medical oxygen, but it's more of a recreation.
Yeah, what's the percentage?
It's about 32%, something around there.
Okay.
I mean, medical oxygen is 90%.
Oh yeah.
You need
very strong.
You need a prescription for that.
That's right. Well, oxygen is something that people don't even breathe properly sometimes. Like, people don't breathe through their chest the way some people are like chest breathers,
yes.
Or I should say stomach breathers. The stomach breathing is just terrible. Some people don't even know how to breathe, so they don't get the benefits of oxygen that they should have.
It's important to know how to breathe, and
that's right.
Oxygen in the body is very important. There's actually another product we sell that I didn't bring as well, and it's an oxygenating water cooler, and it actually increases the levels of similar to water that you can buy that's been oxygenated. The problem with that is they oxygenate it in the same way, but then it's on the store shelf for a month before it's purchased, and most of the oxygen has been depleted over time.
Right.
So with our water cooler, the oxygenating water cooler, it actually has a built-in oxygenator within the cooler, and it constantly oxygenates the water right within the reservoir of the cooler.
So it's trapped right in there.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's built right into the cooler, and so you're increasing the level of oxygen in your body through air through the water, which is very important.
Now, the first people who have allergies and they need that fresh air. People might have bronchitis. They may have specific other allergies out there, pneumonia-related conditions. They may have all kinds of problems. This is an ideal product for somebody who may have those conditions, for like home therapy, right?
We actually have another product again that we didn't bring, which is the IQ Air, and that's the top-rated. It's endorsed by the American Lung Association. It's the #1 air purification.
If it's endorsed by the Lung Association, it must be a very good product.
It's used in a lot of hospitals. We sell a lot to dentists, that kind of thing, and it's just a clean room grade air purification system. It's called the IQ Air, which is on our website as well. If anyone, there was a few things that were just too large to bring into the studio. But
well, this is a good opportunity to mention your website. So what is the website?
www.clearlight-holistics.com.
Yes, clearlight-holistics.com.
Yes.
Yes, and the website, the email is info@clearlight-holistics.com. Good thing for you to mention. We'll repeat that at the end of the program.
Actually, there's a hyphen in there.
Yes, there is.
I'm watching it on the screen.
Yeah.
The hyphen was left in, but it's clearlight-holistics.com.
Clearlight-, okay. Now this is a portable unit. It's great.
Yep.
And what's the cost of this type of unit?
The unit on its own is $895. With a full system with the DVDs and the aromatherapy, the full O2 Breeze system is an extra $100, $995.
Okay, and what about the cost for the washer?
The washer is $599, I believe.
Okay.
Again, it's on the website, so, but I believe it's $599. Juicer, actually, I think the washer is $499, juicer is $599, and the water ionizer is $995 as well.
Juicing is taking on a whole new meaning again. People are starting to get into the concepts of fresh fruits and vegetables, detoxifying using specific products, greens, carrots, whatever they may be using, and juicing is very popular. So this type of unit is something that people are really getting attached to once again.
The problem is when you buy fresh juice, well, what you think is fresh juice,
right,
it's pasteurized, so a lot of the living enzymes are killed during the pasteurization process.
And there's too many sugars as well.
Yeah. So when you buy juice, you really got to read the ingredients to make sure there are no sugars. But even 100% juice, when it's pasteurized, it's not as healthy as fresh, freshly juiced juice.
Right. Now let's talk a little bit about the available products. The far infrared saunas.
Yeah, that's actually our own product. It's our main product, which again I couldn't bring in with me, but that's our main.
Well, that's too bad. I would have loved to have had a sauna right here in the studio. That would have been great. Yeah. But the far infrared sauna. Can you describe a little bit about the setup for the viewers?
Yeah, no problem. The viewers might be more familiar with the conventional sauna, which was basically just heat only. You'd have to heat the air to a lot higher temperatures. They were healthy in the fact that you would perspire, but the far infrared sauna, first of all, you don't have to heat it as much, so it's more of a comfortable heat. You perspire more at a lower temperature.
Yes.
And because it's far infrared, you get the benefits of the far infrared rays, which are very healthy. They're being prescribed and used a lot by holistic doctors and in the holistic community, naturopathic doctors. Some of the advantages of our saunas are it's our own products. So we built a lot of features into them. Like we have 10 ceramic heaters in ours. A lot of them only have 5 heaters.
Oh.
We have an open bench seating design. I've got a lot of pictures here, but I don't know if you probably can't see them.
Can't see them.
Again, if you go to the website, there's
right,
all the photographs are there. And we have the open bench seating design with
an ergonomic feature.
Ergonomic backrest as well. It's fully open. That allows the far infrared rays to penetrate.
As it would come up through the slots of the and that's an important thing to remember, because how many times have we went to a sauna or sat in a sauna and you've got that solid bench and you can't really get the benefits of the rays because it's around the sauna. It's not necessarily rays. It's just hot. You're feeling the heat.
And a lot of the areas that you want to be covered. I mean, because these units are really good for detoxification and weight loss, and especially with weight loss, a lot of the areas that people want on their legs and that they want the benefits of the weight loss can't be covered if with a solid bench. So like I was saying, people are probably more familiar with the old traditional saunas, which are a redwood type steam sauna or a dry sauna. Our saunas are used with no off-gassing materials. They're used. We build them with 3-layer spruce construction.
Very nice.
And there's no toxic glues or anything used in the construction. Unfortunately, the older type saunas, the redwood saunas, a lot of people like the smell of cedar or redwood, but it actually isn't healthy to breathe. So when you're in a sauna like that and you're heating up, and you're inhaling the fumes from the wood, that's actually not the healthiest.
Yeah, there could be some type of microbial thing going on there, or something.
That and just the overall
molecules.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. But this is a nice aspect of. And how many people does it fit, the sauna?
Our standard unit is a 2-person unit.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have a lot of other features built in. We have the drop-down CD player. The way that we make
CD player in the sauna. That's a nice one. Listen to tunes in there while you're warming up.
Music is
That's right.
Yeah. We have a drop-down CD player, so we build them with speakers right in the ceiling, and there's a latch, and the CD player actually drops down, and that way it's hidden from the heat. A lot of other units are built into the side of the sauna. They're exposed to all the heat, and then they break down sooner. So with ours, they're up in the ceiling, and it's a benefit. And we also have an air purifier that's built right in.
An air purifier in the sauna?
In the sauna itself.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And digital controls, fully digital controls.
So a lot of wonderful products available out there on the market to enhance your wellness and your health. Matt, I want to thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
My thanks to special guest Matt Condi of Clearlight Holistics, and a wonderful line of products with the juicer, with the ionizer, the oxygen thing, that's my favorite, and of course all kinds of other things like the sauna. And why not give them a call? Their number again, Matt?
Good question.
1-888-330-7668. That's 1-866-330-7668. That's right. And once again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Just a reminder that TorontoTv and our show, Wellness TV, will be attending the Holistic World Expo, and that is in March 17th weekend. Why not tune in that time, and a little bit later, and you'll see a lot of coverage from the show. It's a wonderful show, a lot of practitioners, a lot of wonderful health products and disciplines out there for you to explore, and we're going to cover that for you in a future program. That concludes this edition of Randy's Wellness TV. We look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, bye for now, and take care.